Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review for The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 15, Episode 4, The Buck Stops in Birmingham. We see Kenya and Monyetta. They are rehearsing for her halftime show that she's doing at the Magic City Classic. I'm not familiar with the Magic City Classic. I'm familiar with the Florida Classic. That's what I'm familiar with, you know. And as she said she was going around there, I'd have been like, yes, show the experience, okay, that it is. But they ain't, I feel like they ain't even gonna give us what they should give us with this, you know. Anyway, while they're talking details about the show and everything, Kenya's boo calls Monyetta. And of course, Kenya grabs the phone, skinning and grinning. Oh, you look so good. Oh my God, you look good. She's just smitten, okay? Smitten. And man, dicking her down, I oppose. I oppose. I suppose. I suppose she getting it in over there. Kenya do look like she having the sex, and good sex. You know, you have that glow when you have the good sex. Anyway, they hang up and they talk about the ladies. After the previous night, Kenya's just not feeling like, I don't know how these folk finna act on this trip to Birmingham, but they gonna go. You know, they gonna go. She's not gonna tell them that she's performing. She's not gonna tell them she's doing a halftime show. She wants that to be a surprise. Sonya meets with her sister and mother. They're discussing her to-do list. She has her brother-in-law on the phone, looping him in on everything. And then she tells them that Ross wants his space back. Basically, you know. And her sister and mom are looking like, her sister looks annoyed. They feel like she's selfish. Sonya in a lot of ways is selfish because there's a 2-year mark, and I guess they're coming up short, but to just come like, Ross wants y'all out. What? You know, like, that wasn't cool. She really expects her family to work for her forever. You know, like she's trying to find a way. I don't know, something Sonya be doing the most. It's like she stands with her husband, but she don't stand with him. You know, because she throws it all on him. Like, this is what Ross wants. I don't know. Anyway, Marlo, because we're not going to waste any time on it. Marlo, she doing a photo shoot for Halloween. Her sister Crystal is there. She shares, you know, with her that she wants a gun and she needs her record expunged before she can apply for a license to carry and have the gun in her home. You know, after the robbery, she feels like she needs protection for she and the boys. And she also feels like Candy should be the one to swoop in and save the day and expunge her record and all of those things. And I'm just, what? Y'all aren't friends. She don't owe you that. Marlo finds any opportunity to make everything wrong in her life Candy's fault. Well, Candy didn't do nothing for my nephew after he passed. Candy didn't expunge my record. Excuse me, what? Where is Ted Turner? Can he do it? Surely he can do it. Why you need Candy to do it? Somebody you're not affiliated with, you're not friends with, you're not in community with. That's what Tiffany be saying over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Are you guys in community with one another? Girl. Anyway, back over here on this show. Y'all ain't friends. Y'all ain't friends. So I don't know why you expect all of this help from Candy, and why you expect so much from her, and it's just mind-boggling. Something is wrong with this lady. Something is wrong with her. Anyway, talking about the what happened, the shooting and all of that is starting to trigger her cousin, and so her cousin starts crying and everything. But Courtney comes in there, and Courtney's going to be the one to help. Courtney's going to be the one to help her get her record expunged. I assume this is what she does for a living, crisis management, that sort of thing. And so she's going to help her get her record expunged. Cool. We don't care. Anyway, Sheree, we see that she goes to the OBGYN. Oh, Really B, if y'all, shout out to Really B TV if y'all don't watch her. Go watch her. I was watching her review, and she mentioned that it was refreshing to see somebody else other than Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone. And I was right there with you. Absolutely. It's more OBGYNs in Atlanta. They're not the only two. They are not the only two. And it was refreshing to see another black OBGYN, seeing Sheree, as opposed to her going to go see Dr. Jackie like everybody else in Atlanta, like all these other reality stars. Good to see. Anyway, she finds out that she has fibroids that she's gonna have to have removed. They're the size of a lemon. They can either be dissolved or removed. They tell her you ain't gonna be able to have sex or exercise for 6 weeks. Sheree feels like, oh my God, decisions, girl. Anyway, Sonya, she talks to her parents and her sister and brother-in-law. Well, her brother-in-law's quit, so she says that he's been ghosting her, since finding out that Ross wanted his space. The sister too, they feel away. And Sonya started crying because she said, I just want to help everybody. I just want to help everybody. Again, with this whole situation, Sonya, I think you're dragging for the purposes of having something to film, because this ain't even that trivial. Your mom and daddy want to go. They want to go to Florida. You could have just had a conversation where we are finalizing things, like, okay, we're coming up on year 2. We said this would be the max 2 years. And so we're coming up on that. We're at the halfway mark. Why don't we, start coming up with an exit plan, an exit strategy, so that everybody lands on their feet, Sonya could have been used some resources to help her brother-in-law do whatever it is he wanted to do. Same with her sister. Got her a few different clients, other celebrity clients, so that they can come out from underneath you. But no, you want them out. You want them folk working for you forever. You want them people working for you. Anyway, the ladies pack for Alabama. They all meet at Sheree's house to leave. Candy's not coming. Drew and Marlo are late. Of course, Kenya ready to leave both their ass. Kenya, when it's her event, when it's her thing, when it involves her, Kenya is so rigid and no nonsense about the time, about the decor, about the decorum, about all of that. She turns into, I don't know. It's very Aquarius. It really is. It really is. I don't know. Maybe it's a control thing. Because it's like, don't waste my time. We need to be leaving at a certain time. I'm supposed to be there at a certain time. Don't disrespect me in the time that I told you to come down here. We're leaving. We're leaving. We're going to have to go. She ends up leaving them too. She leaves. Does she leave all of them? Marlo. Marlo pulls up in time. Drew ain't coming. Drew ain't coming either. The ladies on the road, they talking, the girl talking about who folks eating booty and all of that. Apparently Kenya has. Sheree says she wouldn't know what to do. They all have a good little key about that. Marlo and Mayetta ain't turning down. They not turning it down. But they won't be, they'll be on the receiving end, but they ain't doing the bending. They're not doing the bending. They get there, and first thing that they're going to do is a dance lesson, a J-set dance lesson. Kenya and Mayetta end up stepping away, because they're going to end up judging the ladies in a buck down contest. Sheree ends up winning. It's cute, whatever. She's supposed to get the bigger room. That's what Kenya told her. They go and have lunch. Courtney, she gets a call from Bryce. And Kenya's like, the only Bryce I know is from the 90s. Kenya say Bryce was a gorgeous, beautiful man back in the 90s. They asked her today, what y'all did? Because apparently, I forgot he was in Twa. But they had a few scenes, so she's familiar. She's familiar. She say he was a beautiful man back in the 90s. That's all I'm going to say about that. Sonya changes the subject to Marlo and Drew getting into it after Candace's show. And Kenya, she's trying to explain, you know, what happened. And Marlo kind of cuts her off because she's like, you weren't even there. You know, you weren't there to witness it, so don't be talking about it. Kenya continues because she say, I spoke to Drew, who was there. So she repeats what happened per Drew. They have the back and forth, you know, but ultimately, you know, of course, it's a moot point. Like, what are we even talking about? Sonya's sitting over there getting drunk. They head on out. Everybody's in good spirits. They head back to the hotel. Sheree, she ends up not having the biggest room. You know, it's just a regular room. Nor it wasn't a suite either. But I guess Marlo get in her room and she complains about the accommodations as well. The two of them gonna always complain. Anyway, Brooklyn, she gets there. Of course, she wants mommy, but mommy's finna go to a party. She's finna go to a charity event, to a cocktail event. So she can't really sit with Brooklyn right now. Mayetta comes downstairs in this silver jumpsuit romper number. It's cute. But Kenya say, where are you going? Mayetta, you don't have anything else you can wear? That's not appropriate for where we're going. We're not going to the strip club. She really spoke to her very condescending, like, but whatever. Because Maya was like, I ain't got nothing else. That's all I got, girl. Sorry. And then come to find out, this when she leave everybody. She get, you know, they get on the bus. And of course, she got to be on the I-10 by 10. And so she leave everybody that ain't on the bus. Mayetta calls like, oh, Kenya, I just remembered I had a little black dress. She said, oh, Mayetta, you're going to have to meet us there. We have to go. Sorry. Thanks. Anyway, they get to the place and Mayetta pull up at the same time. So she really could have waited. She was just being petty. They get inside and then everybody overdressed. Nobody is in, because it's homecoming, you know, and it's not a gala. Them folk ain't dressed up. They got on they white tees and jeans and sneakers. She talking about it's giving opulence and high fashion. Girl, it's not giving any of those things. She made them people think they was going to the Met Gala and they wasn't. And they wasn't. They go and, you know, the people are fanning down. Can I take a picture? Oh my God, I love you. All of that. They go and sit down and, Sonya and Marlo finally show up because, you know, they got left. Sonya felt the way, you know, I wouldn't have left you. She said something to her like, I wouldn't have left you. Like, what, girl, you left us? I wouldn't have left y'all like that. They go, like I said, and take their champagne outside. And immediately the producers are pulling Kenya to the side like, can we speak to you? So the people say that you guys are a distraction. They don't want you here. Like, y'all are taken away from the homecoming experience because y'all up in the building. Now folks don't want to dance. They don't want to do nothing but run up on y'all and take pictures. And so, nah, y'all got to go. Kenya, you know, she feel away. She goes, you know, back over there to the group and tells them that, you know, it's time to go. When they get back, Kenya tells them good night. And she going on upstairs. They are, you know, still down in the lobby. And Marlo just not accepting that you just run upstairs. First of all, you done got us all dressed up to come out here to this thing. And we got put out. You're not going to explain yourself. Is this even your event? Did the people know you were coming? Like all of that. They got questions. And so they want to talk. One of them suggests, let's just go on to Sheree. She suggests, let's go to her room. Let's just go on up there. So they all head up to Kenya's room. Mayetta was like, I don't know about this. But she went. She was supposed to be like, I'm heading to my room. I'm not going up there to bother that lady. I'm going to go on ahead to my room. Y'all have fun. But she didn't do that. She went up there too. They all outside her room, banging on her door. Sheree, Sheree looked like a little kid, like a follower. You know? Because Marlo first is knocking, you know, banging. And Sheree gonna do and run away. I'm like, girl, how old are you? So the two of them kicking on her door. Kenya come out of there. Stop fucking banging on my door. That wasn't the Kenya we know. That wasn't the Kenya we know. That's the Kenya from Detroit. That's the Kenya from Detroit. Kenya came out there ready to fight because her baby in the room and y'all just banging on her door. Marlo don't care. She kept on knocking. You know, she kept on knocking. Taunting her, you know, all that. So that's where it ended. That lady is a piece of work. Because the way she taunts people and pokes the bear and then expects for them to turn around and do things for her and be nice to her and be friendly with her and all of that. Anyway, that's the end. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.